I can't sleep for nothing in the world. Damn it, man. What's up with it? I woke up and I can't go back to sleep. It's around 4 a.m. No, 4:45. Man, let me tell you something real quick. It is torture to live without sex, man. I haven't had sex in 2 years. I want to have sex so bad right now. But it's not easy to get sex out here, man, or where I live at. It's like it's a fucking goddamn, man. It's just so competitive, man. Men get competitive when there's sex on the line, man. When there's sex on the line, men get very competitive. That's why it's hard to get anything out here, bro. Even as a good-looking man, you're still gonna struggle, man. Because there's other good-looking men around too. You see what I'm saying? So it's not easy to get your hands on sex out here, man. And sex is like breathing, bro. Like I fucking hate it that I'm living without sex to chase the bag. I wish I could do both. You feel what I'm saying? I wish I could have sex and chase the bag at the same time. It's just like I mean, shit, man. Man. And the reason for that, man, is because your body is built to have sex, bro. If you're not doing what nature has intended it for you, shit, intended for you to do, or that's not right. If you're not having sex, you know, like nature and like nature intended for it. Oh shit. Sorry guys, I am tired. And I'm tired, but I can't go to sleep. If you're not having sex, you feel what I'm saying? Then you're not doing what nature is, you know, you're not doing nature's job. You feel what I'm saying? Your body is built to have sex. You're supposed to have sex at least 3 times a week. At least that. Depending on how young you are and how healthy you are, you're supposed to be having it on a weekly basis. You're not supposed to be going 2 years without it, 3 years without it. That's insane. You feel what I'm saying? You know, that's insane for you to go that long without sex. Your body is not, you know, your body's not built for that. So you got all these incels out here that's not having sex, that can't find a girlfriend. They're going years and years at a time without sex, and when they do have sex, it's probably with a prostitute or some shit like that. You see what I'm saying? You know, it's just not natural, man. Your body, I don't know. If you didn't masturbate, you would have problems. I masturbate on a regular, at least once a night before I go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Or in the daytime, at least once in 24 hours. You know, if I had a woman, I wouldn't have to do it as much. I wouldn't have to masturbate every single night. It's just these females around here, bro. You know, everything is all fucked up. You're supposed to be having sex. That's part of life, bro. It's something natural, But the way society is built, man, it's hard to get it nowadays, man. And it's like, it's this fucking. I mean, as we're evolving as a species, we're fucking other people's lives up by creating things, just trying to make money off of them. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about nobody else out here, man. They care about their pockets. They create dating apps to try to make things more convenient. But really, you fucked a lot of shit up. Motherfuckers can't get laid easy. You're supposed to be getting laid on a regular basis. That's why I say get the bag, man, because then you'll be able to have a good sex life, man. You know what? I see why a lot of guys are going overseas. You know, they trying to have sex, man. Your body's built to have sex. Now I see why Sunshine Shoulders got up out of here, man, and left and went to the Philippines. The guy's having sex, man, on the regular. You know what I'm saying? He's having sex on the regular with a younger woman. She around 40, but that's young to him. He's 60. And she not bad looking. Sunshine Shoulders girlfriend. She ain't bad looking. She about a 5 to me. You know what I'm saying? About a 5 in looks. She's not a 6 though. You know what I'm saying? But she about a 5, and the guy's having sex every single day, bro. He even said it himself. He was like, "This shit is like breathing, bro. Gotta have it. Gotta get it." You know what I'm saying? But it's not natural for you to go 2 years without sex, 3 years without sex. You know what I'm saying? It's like your body, you're gonna have problems. Your body's gonna have problems. And I heard, you know, you in risk for like prostate cancer and shit like that if you're not having sex on a regular. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, man, you got to make sure you have a good, healthy sex life at all costs. And that's why I say I can't wait until I get the bag, man, so I can have sex all the time. I'm gonna be having it so much because, you know, I'm just trying to make up for lost time. And every time I find a chick, she disappears. Every time I'm out there dating or whatever, I find a chick, we have sex, she ghosts me. She ghosts me, bro. I got tired of that shit happening, man. It was fucking stupid. There's so many men out here, bro, and they're competing hard. That's why it's so hard to get sex, man, because there's other dudes who want to get sex too. So they're fucking doing what they can. They're self improving. You know what I'm saying? They're making more money than you. They're taller than you. You know, they're better looking than you. And it's just I'm frustrated right now, man. I'm thinking about, goddamn, it's been a long time since I had sex, and I'm like, fuck. When is this nightmare gonna fucking end, man? I'm pissed off on how difficult it is to get sex. Now, I'm not really trying, to have sex. I'm not going out to bars and clubs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying hard. If I wanted to try, I would get a haircut, shave my shit off. Uh, I would put on some new clothes. Get some cologne. And head downtown, bro. Go to bars and clubs looking for a female. And that's how I find sex. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm not really trying, and it kind of pisses me off that I'm a type of guy that has to really try to get sex. Like, I can't sit here and dress like a bum and sex comes to me. It doesn't happen to me. It doesn't happen for me. Oh shit! It doesn't happen for me like that. You feel what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to talk while I'm laying down. Uh, I'm not like Chad or Tyrone who could just wear anything and get away with it. I gotta dress up. I gotta look nice. I gotta smell nice with some cologne and shit. I gotta really try hard to get sex. I gotta hit bars and clubs up. I gotta get numbers. You know what I'm saying? I gotta put in the work because I'm not a Chad or a Tyrone. You know, sex don't come to me like that, and I could sit here for years, bro, and sex would never come to me like that. I have to put in effort to get sex. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the average guy with a few good features. That's it. You know, the only time sex got thrown at me is when Sub 5 Stalker was around. She was the one that kept offering me sex. What's that noise? I heard something. 1 second. Hold on, guys. Hold on 1 second. I heard some noises. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Okay, I'm back. So, um, it's just torture to go without it, man. And I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. Um, I feel it feels like I'm up in a prison and shit, like I'm doing time. You know, because when you're doing time, you ain't getting no sex unless you're gay and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, nah, who wants to be gay? Fuck all that. I want a female. I don't want no goddamn man, man. You know what I'm saying? And it is so competitive just to get a female, man, to get a woman in your life and keep her. I haven't been in a long-term relationship since 2017. That's a long time, man. To be without a relationship, to be without a girlfriend, and you having all these flings, and you know, a hundred ghosting, thousands of ghosting, and it's like, man, but I'm gonna try to get some sleep, man. I'm gonna try to go to sleep. I'm tired. I'm just frustrated. That's all it is, man. And the hard part is, man, is that those dating apps are here to stay. They're not going anywhere. They're here for life. I don't see society getting rid of the dating apps, you know, or anything with social media. You feel what I'm saying? That shit is here to stay, bro. It ain't going nowhere. And that's why I say, man, you can't afford to fail. You can't afford to fail. I know once I get the bag, I'm gonna have a lot more options, and I'll be able to have sex on the regular again. And I can't wait, dude. I can't wait to start having sex again and being able to do, what I want to do. I can't wait until I'm in a position where I'm having sex on the regular every single day. You know, now I see what Sunshine Shoulder was saying because he was in the same predicament, that I'm in right now with not having sex, right? While he was here in the States, he was having a hard time finding something. So he went to the Philippines, okay? And he's always saying, yeah, I'm having sex every day, man. It's like breathing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to have sex, man. You're not supposed to be going years or even months without sex. You're not supposed to be having a 2 month drought, a 3 month drought. Nah, you're supposed to be having sex on the regular until the day that you die. You feel what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm gonna try to get some sleep. You guys have a good morning or whatever. I'll be back on later. I'm out.